Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason got kind of taken to task a little bit by the Marlins. He didn't allow too many hits, but when he did, they were big ones. He allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, including 2 home runs. Collected 6 strikeouts in 7 innings of work and got a no decision in a game the Phillies ultimately won. That put him on top in the NL East, but only by half a game, so we got plenty of work to do still. Let's get out here. Bullpen day, what do we have? We can do, I don't know, work on his speed. I wound up needing to use a different save file from the last time we did this, so why don't we go ahead and do this to make up for what we did last time. I had a recording error the first time I did the All-Star game, so wound up needing to go back and do it again. And because I was lazy, I didn't do the record the training and stuff. Clubhouse day. What can we do? Nothing there. We could make some foes on the Yankees. I don't really feel the need to do that. So why don't we work with our number 1 catcher, Chance Sisco. Remind yourself that we're here for a championship. He appreciates our leadership and he's ready to get after it. We're not quite to captain yet, but we're getting there. And that should bring us out here against the Washington Nationals in Nationals Park. Now, Jason has faced the Nationals a grand total of 12 times in 11 starts. He has a 5-3 record against them, a 2.71 ERA, and a 2.44 WOBA. So I'm happy with those numbers, more or less. Make everything go down. That's what I want to see, but no chance to do that until we get out here and get it.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building in beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Aaron Slegers gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the win. 3.
Digging in, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington.
Well, Philly puts us up 2-0 with Maikel Franco double in the first inning, so Jason gets out here to try to hold it. Let's go.
First pitch
Once again, I'm playing sick today, so might not be my usual ebullient self, but I'll do my best for you.
10 games, they're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance.
Missed again, fastball high and outside. That's ball 2.
This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
From the
Give him another one up and away.
And it's fouled away.
Fouled that one off for a 2-1 pitch.
Call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a
fouls off fastball down and away, so that's a 2-2 count. Chance Sisco's called for 5 straight fastballs, and I don't like it.
Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like.
We'll give him a curveball.
From the first pitch of every at bat.
Misses just below the zone. That fills the count.
Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late.
Change up, down and away.
In particular for them lately, guys.
Liner into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Victor Robles gets on with a nice little double, and that's trouble for Jason, leading off the game.
Never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Francisco Lindor coming up.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Fastball inside, ball one.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen
Same
home
spot.
runs and 55 driven in.
This is just inside, ball two.
Those balls get inside. So if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come
Another
back
one
outside.
just inside, ball three.
3-1 to the Nationals.
Finally
shortstop.
called strike. Strike one. Change up.
Line to the right
Out in
side,
front of that one to fill the
but that's
count,
a foul
3-2.
ball.
Go ahead and use a showtime pitch. Fastball down and in.
And another
Fouls it
foul
off.
ball. Swing
Change
and a
up down and
miss,
away.
they'll come all the way back from
Swung
3-0
through it,
to
and that is going to be the
punch
first
him out,
strikeout of the
one
day,
away.
first
Time
out of the
now for
inning.
Our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Get off
Well, I
my
think the
screen.
focus
I don't
has
want to
be
see
on
you.
the man hitting third. He hit 7 home runs last month.
Matt Olson coming
That's
up.
a legit power threat. When you start looking at that
31
over-
plate appearances against, well, 30 plate appearances against Jason.
This guy's got
And he
great
has a 379 batting average. Probably one of the better hitters against Jason in his career and Jason's.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Fastball.
Strike at the knees.
Inside, taken.
This is
Strike
an awesome
one.
matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shapes.
The grounder through the hole at first.
But he can't flag it down.
That's going to be a base hit into right field. Put runners on the corners with one away.
Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here comes Alex Bregman. Slugging 500 against Jason, which is a bad number to see.
One of the true superstars in the game today.
Strike a batter out with a pitch outside the zone, I guess.
First pitch on its way.
Hung a curveball. He didn't swing on it, so that's strike one.
It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Counts even 1-1.
Misses. Curveball below the zone. Ball one.
Strike two.
Strike taken.
Let go.
With 2 strikes and the runners
1-2
at the
count.
corners,
I think
this
it's
is a
time for a
big
slider
hit.
now.
Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of it.
Swing and a miss on one outside the zone. That is strikeout number 2 on the day for Jason. And that is the second out of the inning.
Wait for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protection.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler.
Good tailing action on that fastball, but drifts outside the zone for ball one.
Changed up on him.
Change up, gets a grounder over to second, and that is going to end the inning scoreless for Washington. Phillies coming back up, top 2. It's still 2-0. And Jason's coming up to bat.
It'll be the pitcher, Jason Parham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fastball away, taken, ball one.
Spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball.
Nice.
You can tell the look in their
Fastball high
eyes.
outside
They feel good
corner,
about where they're
taken
at. They
strike
won a
one.
few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Lined hard toward
Liner,
right center.
that's going to get down there in right center field, and Jason is going to be on base with a nice base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Let's just try to avoid getting hurt here, Jay.
shortstop, Victor Gutierrez.
And he misses here for ball 4.
Walks the next guy, Aaron Slagers does.
First couple of innings of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal
So
with.
that's Victor Gutierrez on base. Bringing up Raymond Cortez.
Cortez, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cortez.
Slow grounder to first.
Chopper over to first.
And he'll just
Tags
make
out the
tag
runner, and that's
himself,
going to end the inning.
is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
That brings up Pat Valaika, former Colorado Rocky.
Get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still
Ending
in the
in
early
12
stages
pitches or
of
less without allowing a run is what we shoot for.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to
Efficiency, my
get a
friends.
big inning started.
Fastball in there for a called
Strike. High outside corner on the fastball. That is strike 1. Fastball, kind of the heart of the plate. Taking strike 2.
But you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Not a bad pitch there.
Nothing doing on that
But it
fastball
misses.
outside, and that's ball 1. Shin Cisco heavily leaning on the fastball right now, but now he's called a cutter, high outside corner.
High in the air out to center field.
Fly ball. It's a nice can of corn to center field.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the
Otsuka's
inning.
got it, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Striding in now for the Nats.
Earl Williams.
Williams. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
He's got a nice home run off Jason in recent memory.
Ready to deliver. Here's
Track
the first
curveball,
pitch.
first pitch.
Here's a good breaking
Taken,
ball as he gets
strike
the
1.
bottom of the zone.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Give him a fastball up and away.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Another fly
Soler
ball,
is
right
there.
field.
2 gone.
That'll be the second out of the inning. And brings up Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Fastball inside, gets chopped up. That is strike 1, swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Fastball just off the corner, taken, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Liner toward right center.
Hung that curveball. I don't know what else Jason was expecting there, but that's a base hit for Kyle Higashioka. And that prolongs the inning just a little bit.
You're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the
Change up right down the heart of the zone, and Aaron Slagers fouls it off. He's hitting better than Jason this year, hitting 200.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Fouls that off.
He fouls this one off. Higashioka
And that fails the
leads off
challenge.
first with a pair of
Boo-hoo.
outs in the inning.
See it? Right, let's go, kid.
Way
Goes
ahead
reaching
and
for the
missed
slider,
the
down
third
and away.
Not
Thanks for
much of
playing. Have a
chance
seat
at
and get
hitting that
comfortable.
one, and the inning is over. Nationals lead 1. They're down 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring bringing up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Lots of baseball.
All right, it's 4-0 Phillies now.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
Victor Robles lays down a bunt.
Start driving in some runs.
Gonna roll foul.
Foul!
Well, he's at one now. Let's go, kid. Here we go.
0-1 pitch on its way. High and deep to right
A
center.
high fly ball to right field.
Track on the warning track.
Oatsky's got it on the warning track, thankfully. That's the first out of the inning.
Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
Fastball off the corner, taken, ball one.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Another one up and in, taken, strike one. Try curveball now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
Let's go, let's go.
Chops the changeup. Goes 2-2.
Hey, we got one.
Going cutter up and in now.
Doesn't get the zone.
Holds
Count
off on
full
one
now.
well inside, and that's
Meat of the order
fills the
doing
count.
next, you could probably
Give him a changeup inside, down and in.
Had to sit
Chops it
back
foul.
on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Chops that foul.
Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off.
Fouls that one off. Everything's been on the inside
Making a
corner
look out there.
for the last
The
few
ninth pitch
pitches.
of the at-bat coming up.
We'll go down and away with a changeup, I guess.
Hit on the ground out.
Grounds it into
On the backhand.
the shortstop.
On to first, and a good
It's a
stretch
tight
over there.
play,
Gonna
but
get him by
that's an
a
out
step.
there on the base
Second
paths, and that is out number 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in
Matt Olson coming up.
First baseman Matt Olson, ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he just gets a piece
Chops a
there.
foul
This is
ball
chopped
for
foul.
strike 1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but
Fastball
it's
just
1-1.
below the zone. Taken ball 1.
Hey, one time, right now.
Up
That's the
high.
ball.
2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Tried to crush that ball. And now
Changeup
perhaps
chopped
needs to shorten
down
up with 2 strikes.
for strike 2. They want another changeup down and in.
This one
Holds
misses,
off.
and that'll
That
fill
fills the count.
Here, 3-2 with 2 away.
Doing better. Let's do it.
Here's a fastball down and away. Fouls it off.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time.
1-1-1.
Ground over to first.
Curveball grounded over to
And he'll
Velasquez
step
over
on
at
the
first,
bag
and that is
himself.
going to end the inning.
Is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4-0.
Jason back up to bat, top 4.
Jason,
Nobody on, 1
he reached
out.
on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can
Chop
certainly
that
attest to this,
fastball down,
only amassing
late on
a
it.
solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swing and a
Nice
miss, and he's in
fastball
the
up in
hole,
up in the
0-2
zone.
now.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Still no balls
Another
and 2
slider,
strikes.
chopped it foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was
Sinker
unstoppable.
inside.
A
Taken,
1
ball
2
1.
strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1 out. We got 1.
Now here's the pitch.
Another
The
fastball inside,
well
taken,
off the
ball
plate
2.
inside. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he
Another
misses the
fastball
count
inside,
and
fills the
that'll run
count.
things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him
Fastball right down the
back into
pipe,
this
and I
at-bat.
fouled it off.
Count remains full. And he finally
And a fastball
wins the battle
down.
as this is swung on and
Made him
missed
work
the
for it,
second
but
out.
that's a
Now, I know
strikeout.
he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and
Leading off
Retire the
inning,
side in order is the challenge. Alex Bregman coming up. We'll see what we can do against him. Call is for a curveball.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch.
Call
that's
strike
ruled
on-
a strike at
called
the knees.
strike
Pretty
on the
liberal
black.
Strike zone there. It's 0-1.
you can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either.
Chops that
He's
one
giving
down.
The umpire an earful from that dugout.
Nobody here, nobody.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Cutter
A ball and
away.
2 strikes now.
No swing, and that's ball 1.
And he
Swung on that one. Goodness gracious. Curveball inside, and that is strikeout number 4 on the day for Jason.
Moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys
I
there that
don't
this
care.
organization has to be happy about right now. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy Dustin Fowler. There's a fastball.
Fastball taken, strike 1 right down the pipe.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fowler brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
Here we go.
1 out, nobody on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fastball down. Chops the cutter foul, and that is staying alive, 0-2.
All right, come on now.
Give him a fastball up and away.
Fouled away.
Fouls it off.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Ready with another 0-2. And he
Twitches
throws
at that,
the
but
ball,
does
1-2.
not swing. That's going to be ball 1.
Let's go, Nats. Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
For a changeup. Chops that foul.
Oh, and he misses it.
And Michael Franco knocks it down, but he cannot get the he cannot make the play on that one. So he preserves the base, keeps it to a single. Pavlika
comes into this at bat 0-1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a grounder right over to short.
Second for 1. Relay to first.
6-4-3 double play to get us out of the inning.
Is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Phillies lead this one 4-0. Stepping into the box.
And Darrell Williams coming up again. 5-0 now, Philly.
And it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their
Jason at
entire
64
approach
pitches through 4
necessarily,
full.
but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the
Williams
mound
chops that
out of
into
his rhythm.
Chance Cisco's business.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Another one chopped away. Strike 2.
One time, right now.
Give him a curveball.
Pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back
Holds
here.
back
It's
on it, and that is
1-2.
ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
High fly ball
Hung
out to
it, but that
straightaway
is
center.
just going to be a
Holtzcott
high
has a
pop
play,
fly
and
to
he
center
hauls it in
field.
for the first out of the
Oates
inning.
has got it for the first out of the inning.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. one
Kyle
guy for the
Higashioka
Nationals
coming
in
up.
fifth. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little
Pop
bit.
up to Sanchez at second, and that is the second out of the inning.
Your attention,
Eric
please.
Hosmer will get
They're going to bring up Eric Hosmer to pinch hit here in a situation where the pitching has not exactly gone their way today. So let's see what, if anything, Eric Hosmer can do for him. Call is for.
This should end the inning.
Slider over to second. That's not what was called for, but that is going to end the inning all the same.
From his first baseman, and that'll be that. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies on top, 5-0.
The crappy thing is that the way Jason is pitching today,
So here now is the
they're probably going to want to keep him in late to save their bullpen.
Largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Grounded
Not bad for Jason. It's just I'm not really in a position or in a mood to continue pitching today. Victor Robles coming up.
Digging in now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the
Fly
last thing you
ball
want to do is
hangs
fall
up there a
behind.
while.
You have
Eric
to
Otsuka's got it, and that's
in
the
the
first
8th and
out.
9th inning.
Otsuka is there, and he has it for the first out.
Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile.
Fouls that off.
Hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And there's ball 1.
Fastball just off the corner
No
there.
runs, 4
Ball
hits,
1.
and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Fouls off that fastball. It's 1-2 count.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Popped him up.
Popped up. Third baseman Michael Franco's on it.
And that's
That'll be the second out.
of the inning.
It's Matt Olson coming up now. 2 strike, or no, that's somebody else entirely. Give him a slider first pitch.
Now a slider.
Dots the corner on that one. That's strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why.
Swung on that fastball down. I think that might be close to the first missed swing I've seen all day. Ooh, fastball sails on Jason a bit at 97.
Textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Give him a curveball.
Tough pitch to lay
Just
there, but
off
he
the
did.
corner
It's even
there.
up at
Ball
2-2.
2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Another pop-up. Velasquez at first has it.
Waits on it.
That's going to end the inning.
And that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia's on top, 5-0. Settling in now, Alex Bregman. He'll try and do what he can.
That's Alex Bregman
Turning
on.
into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A
Fastball
perfect
on
time
the
for this
black,
leadoff
called
guy
strike
to
1.
Try to get on base and ignite a rally. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad
It's a fly ball to right field, so he is preserved
Under this one is Soler.
from
He'll handle
earning
it
himself
for
a
the
cap
first
off of Jason.
out. Ready once
Stays at
again,
2
Dustin
strikeouts with him.
Fowler.
Brings
He's
up
got a
Dustin
1 for 2
Fowler.
games so far.
Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. yanked down the line.
That one's a fair ball, kicks off the corner, and that's going to be a base hit for Dustin Fowler. He's 2 for 3 on the day.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he takes.
Pat Valaika takes changeup number 1.
We're moving along
For a
late
strike.
into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up.
Loops that one back to Sanchez at second. That's going to be the second out of the inning. And Darrell Williams.
Stepping up to the plate, Darrell Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes
Fastball inside, taking strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for
Bird's reaching, but they say he held back on that. That's ball 1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Curveball outside corner. Hung it a little bit, but that is strike 2.
Nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
They're going to call that a base hit,
Kick around in the corner.
but it's just going to be a single for Darrell Williams.
Best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively,
And they're going to leave Jason in to face Kyle Higashioka.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka.
That's a fly ball, but again, out to right field. Jorge Soler's under it, and that ends the inning. Scoreless.
Nats leave a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Standing in, Rod.
They're going to leave Jason in, facing, I don't know who this is, pitcher Rod Rivera.
Game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Still 5-0 going into the bottom of the 8th.
First delivery to him on the way.
Swung on and missed for strike 1.
On the offensive side, you want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time,
Roller over to second base. Thanks for playing. Get out of my box.
Lineup flips over and digging in, Victor Robles. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Fastball taken outside for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Give him a curveball next.
Swing and
That was the one to do, but he pulls it early.
Nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Slider fouled off.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Let's go, Nats. Straight up, straight up.
Another pop-up. This one to Velasquez at first.
Is there for it.
That'll be the second out of the inning.
Two gone now.
Brings up Francisco Lindor.
Two away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
Liner left field. Raymond Cortez has it. That's going to end the inning for Jason.
Nationals gone in order.
Adding something like 99 pitches. Game's just about over. 3 outs to go.
Riding in once again, Jason Parham. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And just ground into the second baseman for the first out of this inning. Not that I care. Bringing up Matt Olson. The Nats' first opportunity here. I did in fact call them the Mets just now.
Fastball
Fastball sails, ball 1.
Been overmatched by good pitching. Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning. But he
Slider just below the zone. That's a much better pitch, but it's still called ball 2. Fastball inside, swung through it for strike 1.
Like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late.
Fouls that off.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2
Kind of a sloppy curveball.
is looked at, and the count moves full.
In fact, it is taken, ball 3.
On 2-2.
So I guess we'll go ahead and use showtime on this one. Curveball to the outside corner.
Franco
Chops it to, oh dear, throwing error from Maikel Franco. Has no business being a base hit there.
Base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially
A bit of an embarrassment from Maikel Franco.
Anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is
It's a fair ball down the line, but the throw sails on him over the head of the first baseman, bringing up Alex Bregman.
Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. He's set, and the pitch.
Fastball low taken, ball 1.
Low here, it's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game,
Another one, up and away, ball 2.
he won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now the 2-0. And he turns this one around.
It's a high fly ball going to center field. Taken in on the warning track by Eric Otska. That's going to drive up the runner to third base.
He'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away.
So Dustin Fowler's got a chance to cash in.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Fowler. Although there are a couple of bases.
Changeup taken, first pitch, strike.
Strike 1 to start the at bat.
Cutter down and in, taken, strike.
Now 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Curveball fouled off. Stays alive, 0-2.
Olsen stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
1-1-1-1.
Right side.
Grounder over to first.
And he'll step on first himself.
They're going to hold the runner at third, so that's going to be out number 2 on the inning. Bringing up Pat Valaika.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final.
Strike a batter out while ahead in the count. We got the chance to go for the shutout here. Maddox is no longer on the plate. We're over 100 pitches by a lot.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Fastball taken, ball 1.
It's ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this ball swung
It's a high fly ball to center field. Eric Otska's got it, and that's the ball game.
Put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of
Well,
the series
analytically, it was a bit of a mess, but we got out here and did our job. Jason pitches for 9 innings, allows 6 hits but no runs, collects only 4 strikeouts, and gets a win. He goes to 11-2 on the year, goes to 1-11-47 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.67, his FIP is at 2.89, and his xFIP is at 3.57. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.